Hi everyone, I am Miss Tullius. I hope you remember me, but if you don't, I am your student teacher for the last part of the spring semester. I know we really didn't get to see each other that much, but I'm really excited to still work with you, and I hope that we can still collaborate on everything online. Everyone's staying inside. I hope you stay inside, stay safe with your families, but we'll just call this a little extended spring break with online work. So go ahead and get out your rhythm rockers if you have it. If not, I have it on my whiteboard. It's totally not my TV connected to my laptop. But if you don't, you can see it. I will show everything up here. So we're going to quickly review what Ms. Isaacson worked with you on last week. And we're going to talk about eighth notes and 16ths. So up here we have our 16ths and we have our eighth. So let's just act like this is our foot. You can do this with your hands if you want. Mama shark it, I don't care. Or you can do your foot, tap your foot. We're going to quickly just count one measure of eighth notes followed by a measure of 16th notes. So remember, eighth notes are one te and 16ths are one ta te ta. So let's do that together, starting with the eighths. With me, and 1, 2, ready, eighths. 1 te, 2 te, 3 te, 4 te. Awesome. Moving on to 16ths. And 1, 2, 16ths, go. 1 ta te ta, 2 ta te ta, 3 ta te ta, 4 ta te ta. So that was the eighths, then the 16ths. Awesome. I feel like we have that. Let's move on. We are going to Frankenstein together some new rhythms. But they're going to be things we've already learned, so don't freak out. I'm drawing over here. I know it's gorgeous. Magnificent drawings. We're going to add a little line, doop, right there. So we've kind of combined these together. We have two 16th notes with one 8th note. So don't freak out. I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, Miss Tullius, what the heck are you doing? Don't make up new things. These aren't made up. They're real things. So using our process that we have right here, we're going to create a new process to figure out what these are going to be called. It's like an investigation. So we start with 2 16ths. So look, over here, bam, circling these first 2 16ths. We're going to use those vocal assignments, so we're going to call this 1 and ta. 1 and ta. Then we have a single 8th note that's lonely and left behind, so we're going to circle this one over here, use that little vocal assignment, and call that te. So we have 1 ta te. 1 ta te. So with me if you want, you can count it. We're going to go through a whole measure of them. Tap your foot. And 1, 2, ready, go. 1 ta te, 2 ta te, 3 ta te, 4 ta te. Awesome. So now we are going to, let's call this invert it. We have these. We're going to make our line go in a different place now. Bam. Because that's all rhythms are, just lines in different places. That's what college taught me. Lines in different places make new rhythms. So we moved our line from over here to the back end of this beat. So we start with a single 8th note. So same process, bam, circle this first note. It is the downbeat. We're going to call this 1. Then we have our 2 8th notes at the end. Bam, gorgeous circle, I know. And we're going to call this te and ta. So this is a little different from what we just did. So it's 1 te ta. So let's try counting a whole measure of this with me. We'll go slow. This is 1 te ta. And 1, 2, count with me, go. 1 te ta, 2 te ta, 3 te ta, 4 te ta. Awesome. Now let's go over to our worksheet. Let me find it. There we go. To answer these questions, hopefully you can see them. I'm not in your way. So question number 1, this note over here is an example of a, oh my gosh, 8th note. Oh my gosh, I heard you in the back. Thank you so much. If Miss Tullius can spell 8th. There we go. I got a degree in something. All right. This is an example of an 8th note. There are blank of these notes in a single quarter note. Remember, quarter note split in half. There's 2 8th notes in a single quarter. Now, next question. See this over here. These 2 blank notes. This is an example of 2 16th notes. Now, when added together, I'm assuming they mean just these 2 16ths. This is an example of, these notes have the value of blank eighth notes. So 2/16 equal 1/8 note and is blank beats. So in a measure, 2/16 would be half a beat. I assume that's what they mean right here. But just for kicks, let's talk about this. If we had 4/16 notes, let me get rid of all this stuff. If we had 4/16, then that's the value of, look down, 2/8 notes, which means the 4/16 have the value of 1/4 note, or 1 beat in, say, a 4/4 measure. Now, moving on to the new rhythms we just learned, because they do talk about this. Look at this rhythm right here. Remember, it's the first Frankenstein rhythm that we put together. This is an example of blank 16th notes and blank 8th notes. So we start with the 2/16, and then that's followed by the single or 1/8 note. Remember, this is 1-ta-te, 1-ta-te. Now going on to the second little Frankenstein rhythm we put together, we start with the 1/8 note followed by the 2/16 notes. So think about this for a second. 1-ta-ta, 1-ta-ta. So now that we have this, I'm confident that we can go and count these rhythms. I'm going to try to get this out of your way. There we go. So go ahead and look at line 2. Line 2 up here. I'm going to get a little metronome for us. I'm actually going to slow this down because this is some complex stuff we're doing, and this is new for all of us. Let me see. Yes, this will, okay. So, line 2. Line 2 has a lot of eighth notes, but it also has this new rhythm. The 1-ta-te, 1-ta-te. So we see this in the 4th beat, the 3rd, the 2nd, and the 1st. So 4-ta-te, 3-ta-te, 2-ta-te, 1-ta-te. So let's just dive in. We're going to do this. I know we can get it. We're just going to count right now. Just counting. And count it with me. 1, 2, count loud, go. 1-te, 2-te, 3-te, 4-ta-te, 1-te, 2-te, 3-ta-te, 4-te, 1-te, 2-ta-te, 3-te, 4-te, 1-ta-te, 2-te, 3-te, 4-te. Try it clapping. Get out your little hands. We're going to clap together. And 1, 2, clap, count, go. 1-te, 2-te, 3-te, 4-ta-te, 1-te, 2-te, 3-ta-te, 4-te, 1-te, 2-ta-te, 3-te, 4-te, 1-ta-te, 2-te, 3-te, 4-te. Awesome job. Now, we are going, let me pause this for a second. Bam. Going down on the work page, we're going to look at line 4. Line 4. Because line 1 and 3, if you have it, there are some ties. We're not going to talk about those ties today. They're just there to confuse you. They're the same rhythms. Looking at line 4, we have the other stuff that we were taught, not this. So instead of 1-ta-te, we have the 1-ta-ta. So right here we have 4-ta-ta, 3-ta-ta, 2-ta-ta, and 1-ta-ta. So we're going to do the same process. I want you just to clap with me. Looking at line 4, right here. Count it with me and tap your foot. 2, count and go. 1-te, 2-te, 3-te, 4-ta-ta. 1-te, 2-te, 3-ta-ta, 4-te. 1-te, 2-ta-ta, 3-te, 4-te. 1-ta-ta, 2-te, 3-te, 4-te. Awesome. Now, get out those hands. We're going to clap those rhythms. You're going to clap and say with me. And 1, 2, clap, count, go. 1-te, 2-te, 3-te, 4-ta-ta. 1-te, 2-te, 3-ta-ta, 4-te. 1-te, 2-ta-ta, 3-te, 4-te. 1-ta-ta, 2-te, 3-te, 4-te. Awesome. Now, look at this last line. Look at line 5. Line 5 down here. I know it looks a little difficult, but it's nothing we haven't seen before. So we start with the 1, 2, ta-ta, 4 teta, 1, 2 tate, 4 tate, 1, 2 teta, 3 tate, 1, 2 tate, 3 teta. So I know it's a lot. What you're going to look out for, right here, we have 4 teta, 1, 2 tate, 4 teta, 1, 2 tate. Going on, 4 tate, 1, 2 teta, 3 tate. Say that again. 4 tate, 1, 4 tate, 1, 2 teta, 3 tate. And very end, 1, 2 tate, 3 teta. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to just dive into this. If we mess up, we mess up. That's what learning's about. You got this. First try. First try. If you mess up, you mess up. Let's just do it. You're going to, not clapping, you're just going to count with me. Just count with me. Tap your foot. And line 5, 2, say it, go. 1, 2 teta. 4 teta, 1, 2 tate. 4 tate, 1, 2 teta, 3 tate. 1, 2 tate, 3 teta. Awesome. I hope you got that with me. I hope I got that. And what we're going to do, same thing, clap and count. Clap and count. You got this. So tap your foot, get out those hands, and let's clap and count. And 1, 2, clap, count, go. 1, 2 teta. 4 teta, 1, 2 tate. 4 tate, 1, 2 teta, 3 tate. 1, 2 tate, 3 teta. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I really hope you got that. What you can do now, the video's over, essentially, what you can do now, if you want to play that with your instrument, which I suggest, I don't have an instrument here with me, or else I would play it with you. But what you can do is you can go through these, rewatch the video, and you can play your instrument with these rhythms. As I say it, as I clap it, as I count it. So I suggest doing that. Otherwise, make sure, I don't know if I'm in the video, make sure y'all look out for the rest of the week. I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we are going to be putting on a little rhythm exercise similar to these that you can go through and you can do. So make sure you're looking out for those for the rest of the week. Otherwise, I hope you stay healthy, happy, and safe, and have a great week. Bye, guys.